Let's see, friends. It says we're trying to tell people that you're on live. As I'm looking out my back door, there's a child on the playhouse roof. I'm like, I know that's not one of my kids. So they're playing, I think they're playing a game. So he is up on the roof. It's short, he's safe, it's okay. He's already gotten down. But, so I just told the kids, I'm trying to do a video and that's gonna go off. I should have turned that off, but I'm doing a video. So if you come in, you're gonna hear, you're gonna be in the video. We'll see if they remember. So I just thought I'd come on here and share some of my recent thrift store finds. You guys, it hasn't been really fun. I haven't been going that often, let's just be honest, but there just hasn't been much when I have stopped in. So it just hasn't been as exciting the last couple times. If you can see me and hear me, I always have to start off with this and I forget. If you can see me and hear me, let me know. Let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know if it's super hot where you are. It's super hot where we are in Iowa. I'm not a fan of this weather. So let me just jump right in. So some of these items will be in the shop page on Wednesday. And the shop page is just My Creative Day Shop here on Instagram. And some of these items will be in there on Wednesday. So I just thought I should mention that as well too. So the first thing I picked up was one of these old wood, that's the chair. Gotta made these, I love these. So I use these inside cabinets, drawers, inside, like on top of a, like right behind me, use it as a tray. I have put shelves in here. And so you can actually have, you know, little things. And so it's like a shelving unit, if you know what I mean. I pick these up all the time when I see them because they're so functional and they just look so cool. And this one's yellow, so I liked that one. And it's still got the metal details around the edges. So I really liked that one. And then this one I kind of shared in stories, but since that, if you guys know I pick up Scrabble games all the time. I've never found an RSVP one. I don't know. And this is what have you guys ever seen one of these? They're wood, but they're like little cubes and they're red letters. So I think this would be really cute for like Christmas, but again, the wood tiles, I've just never seen one of those. So I picked that up. And then, so this is like those, here, I'll show you this side. So don't always, this side was not my favorite. It's tall, it's small, like I wouldn't say baby's blanket, but it's like half of me, like up to here on me. But it's like that polyester. So somebody made this, but I loved this side. So it's got the perfect green and white stripes. The green is it's just the perfect green. And it's got the little red, you know, like the yarn, you can see that. So what would you use this for? I immediately thought like a tree skirt at Christmas, just because look at those stripes. They're just perfect. And the green color is just perfect. So this was not cute. This is not cute. I wouldn't use it on this side, but this is definitely, and then if you fold down the edges, you will never see that other side if it's under a tree. So that's why I grabbed that. It'd also be really cute. Let's get back to, was I live here or on Facebook with the whole sewing machine? This would be really cute to make stockings and stuff out of, or what are those things called? Like the banners, or, I mean, you could do tons of things with this, but I just loved this green and white stripes. These I will always pick up, these Crocs. This one is actually bigger than the last one I found. They're so good. I have them in my kitchen with wood utensils in it. I use them, you can use them on desk. You can, you know, put pens and stuff in them. Faux plants or real plants if you have a green thumb. Anything, you can put anything in them. Christmas trees at Christmas time, but I just love them. Just this plain color. I love them. Okay, and this I shared in a reel. Did you guys see this? So is anybody, if you are here, let me know. Is anybody a tablecloth? It would be perfect for that. This striped thing would be perfect for a tablecloth. It's really small, but if you had like a small end table, it'd be great for that. It's kind of thicker too, so I don't know. You wouldn't want to set anything like on there. Vintage Scrabble games. Wait a minute. Hello in Pennsylvania. Everybody, I hope everybody's thrifting these days because it's so much fun. You never know what you're going to get and what you're going to find. The thrill of the hunt is my favorite part of it. And then you come away with great pieces for your home. And hello in Portugal. I just love it. So somebody asked about a nice crock. Yes, they're so good for so many things. I have a few of them. Somebody asked, you're not sure what to do with it. Let me know what you're not sure what to do with and maybe I can help. But anyway, hello in Portugal. So is anybody using the Google app that I shared? That thing is amazing. So you just use check my reels and you'll see what I'm talking about. But I looked this thing up because I didn't know much about it, this wood vase, and it was pretty expensive what showed up, but it's so cool. I've shared many times wood vases. And Matt and I were just in Kirkland's the other day and they had small, like this size kind of, maybe a little taller, just wood vases. They were $20. So whenever I find them thrifting or at yard sales, I always pick them up because they're good all year round. You can change them up for whatever season and they look good with any style, like any style home decor. So I always pick those up. Okay, what's next? So like I said, some of these things will be on the shop page on Wednesday. Look at this thing. So this thing, look at this. So it's got a drawer, but I loved the wood tone. It's got these little feet. You could definitely take it off if you didn't like that. But the drawer comes all the way out. I just wanted to show you that. But look at the top too. So this would be really cool on a dresser. But I loved the wood tone of this. And it's a good size. It's almost like this is how I know how to measure it. It's like the size of a dinner plate, if that helps. But the wood tone is so good. And anything that's pretty and has storage, that just makes me even more happy because it's functional. And when you have smaller spaces like we do in our home, anything that has storage is always welcomed here because we need all the storage we can get. We don't have that much. Oh my gosh, we don't have that much storage. So somebody here says the app is pretty awesome. Yeah, like have you used it in stores or in hotels or in somebody's house? Like if you don't, really want to ask the person where they got something or, it's pretty fun. The next thing this was at a yard sale. The kids are right there. And this is what is this for you guys? It's one of these old, and it's a good size. It does have a tiny little chip, but those don't bother me. But it is a huge size. It's a big size. I usually only find these a lot smaller, and who doesn't love something green? Again, something you can use all year round. Okay, I don't know what to show you next. So this was at the same yard sale. So these are so good for centerpieces on a coffee table. You can decorate this in so many ways. I've thought about putting some reels together on how I would decorate this, so I may be doing that soon. But obviously they're great for parties to have different things on them. You could make a charcuterie board on this, put down some wax paper or something. You could cupcakes, whatever, cookies. Yes. You can use it for so many things. You can even use it on things in your own home. Yes. Okay, I'm like, wait, what's she? Yes, so everything in our house has been found or picked up here and there. So we have walked around our house and done that because there's a lot of things we don't know where they're from or, a history around them, which we love that about everything in our house, but it's kind of nice to have that app. Here comes a kid. It's kind of nice to have that app so you can find out about it. So definitely use that if you have not yet. Okay, does anybody know what this is? So we have found a few of these. Yes, the app. So these are just the the top part of old dressers. You know, they will have one on one side and one on the other. And so again, I love these because they have the storage. They're old. They're real wood. You set them on anywhere, a dresser, you know, a buffet, wherever you need more storage. Inside, I've had them inside our hutch that's got the glass doors. So again, it just adds so much storage, and it's really cool. So I had to pick up that one as well. Number 2 is now in, and I just get the look like, are you live? So we'll see. Okay, the last 2 things are probably my favorite things. Oh, I should have used the app before I got on here. Okay, let me show you this one first. Look at this. Gabby's laughing at me. She's like, Mom, you get excited about the weirdest things. But look, this wood, this is huge. So you guys saw that basket I got that it's bigger. And I did a reel about, you know, you buy these things and you don't know where you're going to put them because you love everything else in your house. But I think this would look really pretty in fall in front of that bigger weaved one, the flat one. So I'm thinking about using it kind of for a fall thing on the mantle we made in our living room. And I shared how we made that mantle. We took an old, it was a mirror, and then it's not a halo, it's a harp. And then we just flipped it and made a mantle for our living room. We did that not that long ago. I mean, months ago, but it doesn't seem that long ago. So that is on the website. But so I think this and then that other one would look really pretty on top of that for fall. Anything that has like this, it's like a teak wood almost. It's just, I love this. I just love this wood tone. It's just, so again, anything like this, I mean, it's super thin, obviously. Great for a tray. You could use it as that, but it's great as a backdrop on a shelf, you know, like back here. So up here I have those homemade botanical prints that I made out of Walmart frames and made them look like old brass. So like things like that go, they fill up that space, but yet they're not going to take a lot of space in small shelves. But you just kind of want a backdrop on your shelf. So that's kind of how I see these things. Okay, just trying to make sure okay, look at this thing. It's like hammered copper. It's like it's like all copper, this thing. I love copper it's pretty. I mean, oh, look here. So you can see like with those peonies, it would be beautiful with like it's spring flowers, but in the fall, this is so, oh my, can you guys see? It's like a hammered, I don't know if you can really tell in there. It's got the perfect patina. I mean, I wouldn't want to clean this up. It's like, it's got some weight to it. So it's not just, and the handle, oh my goodness. So yeah, that is, did I show you everything? That is everything. You're not going to find stuff. Okay, what's your favorite item? Everybody say, is this your favorite item? You're not going to find stuff all the time. And I don't know if it's just like the time of the year. You know, it's in the middle of summer, so people are on vacations and things, so things haven't been dropped off or what have you. But I have been, I mean, this is it over the last, I would probably say, 3 weeks, month maybe. But yeah, this is all I have found, which is fine. I am finding things for the shop page, which is fun. So I get to pick up a few extra things, but so everybody loves the copper pitcher. And this was, just so you know, what else did I get? So I got this drawer thing. Yes, Debbie, I will in just a second. So I got this drawer, this thing, and nope, that wasn't it. It was just that thing I think I picked up. And the green and white stripes and this. And so I was heading up to check out with those. And this was on top of the kids' clothes. So when I tell you to always check, whenever you're in a thrift store, Always check every aisle. This was on top. I mean, I'm not looking for, and little kids' clothes. I mean, I'm not looking for little kids' clothes, but it was on top of the rack. There's like a shelf there, and this was randomly placed there. So I wouldn't have found it if I didn't kind of walk that way to go check out. So always, hello, Lindsay, how are you? Always that platter. Always check every aisle. It doesn't take you but 3 seconds to just walk up and down every aisle and look on tops of some of our thrift stores. I know it's not everywhere, but they have shelves on top of the clothing. And when I say shelves, it's like a shelf. It's like a flat surface on top of the clothing shelves. And so it's just extra places they can set things. And I have found lamps and copper pitchers on top of there. So always look. So you loved the teak platter. Yes. I think if I put some Restore Finish, or I might even just use that salve, it'll clean up really good. So let me see. So the app, all it is download the Google app onto your phone. And if you go to my Reels, I show you exactly how to use it. And so when you're in the Google app, just, the search bar, at the end of the search bar, there's like a microphone, I think it is, and then there's a camera icon. If you click that camera icon, it'll just come up like you're taking a photo. And then when you're in a thrift store, a yard sale, a house, a hotel, in your own house, you just click a photo of like this, and it will bring up similar items. It'll find similar items or that item, and it'll bring it up. You can find out how much it costs, what company made it. If it's like an Etsy, like a vintage item, the Etsy descriptions and people that are like selling these things actually can give you a little history about what they are. It's like a game changer. It's so much fun. Matt's using it now. Somebody told me they use it for plants. I actually have a plant app I use, but I need to try that Google app, the camera thing for plants, because I would just use that then always. Also use Google as it is. Yeah, you don't need somebody said they use Google Lens. Nope. It's just the plain Google app. And then once that comes up, there's always a search bar. Obviously it's Google, and you just click the little camera that's in that search bar. And yeah, you guys do it. And if you do it, will you please post a photo, post it in your stories and tag me. I would love to see what you're photographing or whatever, what you're trying to find out about. That would be so much fun for me to see, because I have so much fun doing it. So I would love to see you guys use it too. Okay, that's all I found, guys. It's nothing too exciting. No, I won't say it because I'll get, fall will be better. Does anybody else? I'm not waiting for fall. I mean, it's my favorite season, but you have to check it out. Dishpan Hands, yes, check it out. I love your name. I love your name. Check it out for sure, because it's just so easy. It's just so easy to use. And then you can know all about these treasures that you're finding. Okay, so like I said, some of these items will be on the shop page, My Creative Days shop, on Wednesday. We only post a few items every week, and we'll see how that's going to go. If it's going to go every week, or if I should just curate things for a full month and do kind of a bigger launch once a month. We will see. Oh, you can also search a photo from your own camera roll. I often do it. Oh, okay. That's a way to do it too. I'm always searching for items, and I'm in a thrift store, or I just pick up pieces that I love, and then when I get them home, I always open that app, and it's just fun to find out more information about them. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna get off now, let you guys get back to your Monday, and I will try and check in again soon. All right.